Hello everybody. As you can see from the title, this is the wash and go tag. I was tagged by a Quest for the Perfect Curl, and it was my own fault. She was doing her video and I was just typing away while I was watching. I'm like, oh, your look is, I love your whole look and your jacket is bomb and everything. And I hit enter and on. And at the end of the video, she said, anybody who commented on this video, I tag you. I'm like, oh, lesson learned. Wait till the end of the video before you comment. So here I go with my response. What are your holy grail stylers for your wash and go? Stylers would be, I love Belle Nouveau, the castor pudding. I love Meridian stylers and palm tapioca, Bass palm tapioca. What's your holy grail moisturizer under your styler? More Moisture by Lace. Ladies Always Create Excitement, and I like, it used to be called Moss Humidade, but now they call it More Moisture, which is what Moss Humidade means, and Camille Rose Moisture Milk. I would say those are my two all-time favorites. Do you apply your styling product in sections? Pretty much, sort of. It depends on the look I'm going for. If I'm like trying to really separate and break and smooth and everything, then I'll do some sections. Other than that, I guess I always kind of do. I just don't part it off. I just like kind of go here, then go here, and then go here. I just do it like that. Do you rake, smooth, shingle, etc.? Yes, depending on the look I'm going for, I could do any or all of the above. How long does your wash and go typically last? I can get up to 7 days out of a wash and go. That also depends on the products used. I love when I get 7 days out of it because I am lazy. Oh wait, I'm reading what her response. Wait a minute. Okay. How do you preserve your wash and go? Pineapple on top of my head. I do sometimes wear a bonnet, or I'll lock socket up on top of my head. And with this summer though, I've been doing more pineappling and just sleeping on a satin pillowcase. Do you get tangles or single strand knots when you do wash and goes? No, not really. I don't want to say I don't get any at all, but I don't get a whole lot of those. I never did. Actually, I did earlier in my journey, but I think because I use butters and silicone toward my ends, I don't get single strand knots the way I do. Most things that knot up on me would be some, like when I take out side pieces or little pieces back here. So whenever I do this, I put a lot of butter on it to make sure it doesn't knot, because these will knot for some reason. Do you get tangles? Does your climate affect how or when you wear wash and goes? Not particularly. I wear wash and goes year round, all the time. Doesn't matter. My hair is usually in a wash and go. Even if I'm puffing it or bunning it, I start it with a wash and go. So it's still always wash and go. What do you use to seal in the moisture, and does this help with decreasing crunch? My buttercreams are really what I seal in my moisture with. My flaxseed gel, which is the gel I usually use of choice, has oils in it as well. So that is usually the last two things I put in my hair. Decreasing crunch, it depends on the products I used. I don't like a lot of crunch, but I do like some, because without it I have no hold. But I have been experimenting with some products that where I haven't gotten any hold out of it, but my hair is lasting pretty good. So I'm starting to learn something new about my wash and goes. And do you style your wash and goes on damp or wet hair? I'd have to say damp, because I come out and I put a t-shirt on my head for a few while I get dressed. And even if I do my hair in the tub, just leaning over the tub, I usually put a t-shirt on or whatever on it and let it absorb some of the water before I do my wash and goes. What advice would you give a new natural about wearing their wash and go? First of all, I would say it takes time. Don't always think you can't do a wash and go or anything. It takes a minute, especially when you're new. My first wash and goes, when I cut off the last of my relaxer, are very different from what my wash and goes are today. My curl pattern had to set and establish itself. I had been wearing relaxers or straightening for so long that it changes almost the way your hair grows out of your head for a minute, and it is expecting to be straight. Your curls will get tighter. You have to embrace shrinkage. There are ways to stretch. Learn how to stretch. Your first wash and goes may only last one day, but you will learn how to get them to last more. When I first started doing them, I had to wash my hair every other day or wet it every other day to get the look. But after a while, it sets and you'll get more and more days out of it, and more, more and more wear. Also, don't expect products to grow your hair. Do not, ask people, well, what products grow your hair? Most of us are product junkies. We don't use just one product, and products do not grow your hair. It is what you put on the inside that really grows your hair. What you are trying to do is maintain moisture levels and keep from breaking. And that is where products come in and come in handy. So just you have to be patient with it and embrace frizz. Learn to embrace frizz, because frizz is going to happen. It's just there. It's natural. That's natural. So that's it. I think I answered all the questions. I don't think I missed anything. I hope not. But thanks, Elle. Here's your tag, and I hope everybody enjoyed. Have a good one.